Oh man, this is a brilliant LEGO creation. LEGO Master Joss really has pushed LEGO to its limits with this build. This is packed full of game-changing, masterful, and really impressive LEGO techniques. He's going to show you what a master builder really is capable of here. So let's dive in and check out all the details of this incredible creation. This is the Cloud Beast, and it's built by Jafer, otherwise known as Joss. The Cloud Beast is a MOC that's loosely based on the Chinese guardian lions, like the ones that I'm showing you here. And man, I love all the incredible textures and just the striking presence of this stunning build. I think I especially love the repeated use of these white chima fur pieces. They create a very unique fur texture, and for the most part, it's just those specific pieces that create this white fur texture. This is just a brilliant example of part spamming, a technique where you just repeat pieces over and over again, and suddenly you create a texture or a unique look that almost looks like it's not even made out of LEGO. So this fur piece only comes on a few different sets, 10 in total. Now here it is on Bricklink if you want to look into it a little bit further, but specifically some of the sets that it comes in white include these Chima Ultra Build sets, specifically Chi Vardi, or a Hero Factory set much like Frost Beast here. We can see these fur pieces in action here and, well, surprise surprise, they're being used as fur. If you're curious how Joss attached the fur pieces onto the tail, well, we can see in this video here that the tail is just a skeleton of these mixel joint pieces. Now, the posable nature of stringing a bunch of these pieces together allows for some subtle curvature on this tail, which is a very nice bonus. But we can also see that the fur pieces are attached onto these mixel joints with the help of some of these dark tan 1x2 round plates. A very simple but very, very effective connection. And these are all linked together in the center here with this snot brick in black. It's just so that the tail doesn't separate apart, it just ties them up together in a nice fashion. Then with the help of a couple Technic bricks, we can see that they're connected to a hand socket, and that hand socket links back in to the main Technic frame that makes up the bulk of the body design. So when you break it down like that, it's not too complicated. But hey, sometimes the best designs are wonderfully simple, just like this is. I do love on the legs here that we can see these fur pieces blending in with some of these Monkey Kid cloud pieces. I like that the inclusion of that implies that the fur could be fur, or it could be an extension of that cloud aesthetic. Fur made up of clouds is certainly a cool idea. Oh, but easily the best part of this MOC is the way that Joss has used these cloth pieces. If you watch this channel a lot, you know I love seeing cloth pieces used on MOCs. It always looks nice, but this might just be the best use of cloth pieces that I've ever seen. So these incredible green cloth pieces come from this specific Ninjago set. It's called Lloyd's Legendary Dragon, it's set number 71766. Now right off the bat, this MOC is able to sit and stand. There's a good amount of posability to it. Now, the fact that Jafer used cloth to make the bulk of this body design means that when it moves, it looks incredibly natural and realistic. The cloth flexes and moves with the rest of the body, making posability incredibly easy and free-flowing. It also ensures that no pieces get in the way of body movement, which is a pretty common issue when you're trying to make your Bionicle MOCs posable. Yeah, using cloth to form most of the torso on the Cloud Beast was so smart because not only does it save time, but it saves pieces, and it saves money. I mean heck, Joss could have spent days using thousands of pieces and craft the most realistic, awesome looking fur texture for the body. Or he could have just built a frame and then covered it with cloth and boom, you have an incredible lightweight design. And heck, you get that unique cloth texture that comes with those pieces, and you get to display the wonderful detailed pattern that is on that cloth piece. It's a win-win situation. I mean, honestly, mimicking the pattern that's on that cloth piece with regular LEGO bricks would be almost impossible to achieve. I mean, okay, let's list all the pros of using those cloth pieces. It saves time, it helps with posability, the cloth piece has a natural texture that sets this apart from other MOCs, you get the pretty pattern of that cloth piece, it looks pretty, and it's just wonderfully innovative. Very few builders have done a design like this. It's just a work of art. When you see something as cool as this, you know there's a good reason why Joss won his season of LEGO Masters. But the incredible designs don't stop there, guys. When we look at the head design, there's some really nice part uses going on here. Although, let's just pause and take a moment to appreciate the brilliant look of this head design. Joss matched the source material here so well. But okay, nice part uses. I love this eye design. Using these round plates with that bar on one side in bright yellow, it's really cool because the bar itself has that tiny hole on the end of it, and that works very well as a little itty bitty pupil. So cool. But the real MVP here, which is something even cooler, the way Joss has designed the lip on the Cloud Beast is using a somewhat obscure piece that you may never have actually heard of. So here on Bricklink we have a plant stem piece with 3 large leaves on each end. It's one of the coolest LEGO plant pieces, but when you get it in a LEGO set, it actually looks a little bit like this. It has a unique sprue on it that protects it, and you just have to pop the plant piece out, and the plant is free to use on your MOCs or on your set. Well, what do you do with that sprue piece? Well, instead of throwing it out, you could do like Joss did here and use it to form the lip on this head design. I love that. It's such a great reminder to not throw away or just disregard the sprue pieces that come on all sorts of different pieces. You know, we see some on the recent LEGO Harry Potter ones, or the LEGO knife pieces have some, and even some of the old LEGO gold coins have sprues as well. I mean, heck, even like cardboard or other plastic elements that come in LEGO boxes. Why disregard those? You could use those in your MOCs as well. So seeing Jafer use this piece here, it works perfectly, and it's such a clever idea to use an otherwise useless piece. Love seeing builders push the limits and experiment with odd parts. It's just awesome. Now, let's not forget to look at this incredibly elegant and quite stunning stand that the Cloud Beast is standing on. It fits with the source material, of course, but it's also a great way to keep the MOC stable at conventions. You know, this was at Brickvention earlier this year, and if you bump the table, it might fall over, but putting it on a hefty stand like this, it's a little less likely to fall over. But seeing this on an elegant little stand, it makes it feel more like a work of art than it is a LEGO MOC. And honestly, Joss's stuff really does feel more like artwork than it does a LEGO creation. The skill and craftsmanship that he just packs into everything he builds, well, it's just magical. I mean, man, there's just so much to love about this beautiful LEGO creation. The cool back design that uses these Hero Factory shells and some flex tube to link it all together, it achieves such a unique texture and a really great design. Plus, all the insane curvature and the brilliant smooth aesthetics of this creation are breathtaking. Joss is an expert at pushing LEGO to its limits and designing some of the best character builds out there. The realistic animal-like curves and the ebbs and the flows, it's just a sight to behold. You know, for a mythical creature, this looks so lifelike. It really makes you question whether it's actually LEGO. So well done, Joss. This honestly might be one of my favorite MOCs of yours. And it was also a pleasure to see it in person. I'll have links to Joss's social media in the description below, so please go check out his stuff and give him a follow and maybe like some of his pictures as well. He definitely deserves it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Happy building, and bye for now.